We're getting tons of faith, so we can look at recalling a Nazi here at any time. 850 gold, or gold, faith. So like we could wait 4 turns and pick him back up, which we're gonna do, but I need this builder, this trader as well. So let's get this trader, so it'll just be an extra turn that we wait for a Nazi. I just want to recall a Nazi before the error changes. Okay, so we need to buy that tile. We can buy that tile here, 85 gold, so next turn and we'll make that lava. But we can do another city, another faith settler, 320 gold now. So we can do another one next turn, and we'll spread them out this way, and then we'll switch Magnus over to this city, probably the one that's going to go here, and then we'll just keep printing settlers the whole way across the world. And here's the Apadana, 2 envoys when you build a wonder, including the Apadana in this city. So every world wonder I build is going to give me 2 envoys. And there's finally apprenticeship. I love to have free stuff like that, so it's good to have a mix of blocks. Let's go here and we'll finally switch that tile from there to there. We will make the lava by going like this. Watch, I go here, I've got 1 population. We'll put a lava here at the +10. We'll go on to Hercules. We'll say, hey Hercules, can you make that +10? And now watch the Tallulah will go bloop, instantly making the production go burr. Let's get this city over here somewhere. We'll just keep it outside of the range of the city, the influence. We'll get a second one. And then we'll get a little bit of faith just to get the production spread around. Well, let's get Stonehenge just because we can. It kills a good deer tile, but look at that. Why not? Actually, I'm going to take Ash and back. And then put one in Vatican City. Vatican City will give me more faith. Every holy city state I want to take suzerainty of eventually. 10 turns to the era change, which is fine. Now Hercules can go anywhere. So let's follow these cities around and build these holy sites. This one will go over here. Again, we'll keep it just outside the range. If that city goes there, then we'll put the city here just to be a pain in the butt. Bit more faith. So let's get a missionary of some sort. Can I get, yeah. And just a couple of missionaries just to spread to our other cities. It'll make things, or make the work ethic spread. So here, for example, I'm at Kazan. Kazan now has my faith. I've got 1 person in the city, and my production is at 28.95, which is super crazy for this early stage in the game with 1 population. So that's where I need to start sending missionaries out with my settlers. There's Stonehenge. I don't need them, but it keeps somebody else from getting a religion super easy, and it gets me a bunch of tourism. And a free apostle. So with this free apostle, we could do a couple things. I could go conquer their religion. I don't need the era score, so I'm going to save the era score, but then we're going to evangelize the beliefs really quick and get better beliefs in our faith. So for right now, there's no harm in taking a promotion. We'll take debater just to keep things safe, but he's going to be eaten up for use in faith. St. Petersburg, we're pretty much out of what we can build here. So let's get the government plaza and try to get the ancestral hall in, which would give me a free builder in every city. Now I don't need the free builder because I can just print them with faith, but late in the game it's going to be nice. We already can get another settler. So there's 3 on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cities down. 3 more is 9. So we will get to the 10 cities before turn 100. If they travel far enough, quick enough. I think we'll... And we got Himiko! Yay! So Himiko is amazing. She can eat up envoys and give me suzerainty of all these city-states. So let's send her over to Fez and start that process. Yes. Well, there's the rule. Once you get a monument, you need to build yourself a hero. So, 5 turns until the era changes over. We have a golden age already, so we don't need to worry about that. What we need to worry about actually is our hero usage. We have a Anansi that we need to use. Now, Anansi, heroes can only be recalled once per era, so if I don't recall him before the era changes over, then I lose an entire era of him. So I'm going to save up my faith and buy him just at the very end of the era. Government Plaza is done. Let's get the Ancestral Hall, and that should pair up to when these settlers land to get a free builder with them as well. So we circumnavigated the world and I didn't even know we were doing it. That's kind of cool. So we've got all 3 guys in the spot. So let's switch to the settler, if I can. Hello. We're going to settle here on water. And then build the holy site somewhere. We'll boost it through with Hercules, so he can wait till next turn. Here again, we're just trying to get productive slots, and then we've got some silk we can actually sell to the AI now. Got to super important that I keep the friendships up. I don't think I can handle a war yet. I need to get my science up a little bit better in order to handle that. Turn 84, and here's another city. Whabam. Now, Magnus I've reset with Pingala in St. Petersburg, so we're going to appoint Magnus to Tiver. We go into here. And so in 5 turns, we'll start making settlers out of here again. But what that means is this settler here, instead of sending them all the way down there that they were going to go, we're going to divert him and put him here because there's fresh water left. But this means turn 1, city is made. We can go, here's the religion, bam. We can go to the city and make a lavra. We can pick any lavra at any point, 7s and 8s and 5s. Let's go here for a 7 on the deer. Sure. Let's take the one that's not a deer. We'll take Hercules, we'll go here, and we'll go, thank you very much. And now, all of a sudden, this city is pretty well set up already. We will go with a monument and a granary. Already at 17.1 production on turn 1 of the city. Cool. Again, I'm not super worried about the rest of this. We'll pick civil service. We'll review where we stand to the rest of the world here in a quick second when the era changes over. We have another promotion, so let's put... we'll start promoting Pangala. So Hercules has already done his job here. We're going to follow this settler over into this range somewhere. I'm not sure what tile they can settle on yet. And this missionary is going to come down here and do the next city as well. Now, Himiko is at Fez, and if I go here, I can go Himiko Charm. And it places a free envoy. And if you're a suzerain, if you need faith really quick, you can use her to recall. So here we are. We are 2 turns away from the era changeover. We have 1,000 faith. So let's go into St. Petersburg and let's make Anansi again. It's a little bit of era score used up in the wrong era, but I mean we're already pushed over by 9 or by 8. But now I can use Anansi again to go eat some more culture by munching up a bunch of stuff. So we need a temple so that we can get the Mahabodhi temple. We have a governor title, so let's go with Pingala and go grants, so I get extra great person points. So another era changeover, third era score in one episode. Some people like it, some people don't, but we are going straight monumentality again. This should be the last monumentality that we get for free. I picked up the Temple Artemis just because it was there, just for the tourism. And there's my first Himiko fixed with Fez to give me some more science. So the Golden Age. Monumentality is the only pick for me. I could do other things if I was worried about era score, but era score really isn't a problem for me. Getting things for free and continuing to grow is my problem. So now that we've finished the Temple of Artemis, let's go into the next district. If we go into like the entertainment complex, maybe we can build the Colosseum. What does this require? The Colosseum provides two of the following: culture, blah, 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 must be built on flat land adjacent to an entertainment entity. Okay, so can we build an entertainment complex with a flat? That's a hill. That's a hill. That's tundra. So we can build it here and then build the Colosseum there. Woods, we could build it. Oh, that's better. That's even better. So we should be able to build the Colosseum on that woods, which would then put amenities to all these cities, which is going to be important. The more cities that we get, the less amenities we have to spread around. We're going to have to supplement it somehow. Temple made here in Novgorod, so we'll just start trying to make the city kind of useful. Kazan, we need to get the people, the volume of humans in the city up a little bit. But until then, let's do a devotion. Here's the first World Congress on turn 80 something. Okay, select purchasing military units using faith, if I can. 100% of the yield of the city type while sending a trade route. I'm not really doing trade routes, so it doesn't really much matter to me, but it's probably going to be scientific. And we'll just see if we can pick up some free diplomatic points. And we get scientific and then we miss production. So we got 1 point. So boost to wheel. Himiko, where to go to next? Let's go to Anshin and try to get that one. I'm not super fussed about getting Himiko up and going over and over and over again, but we'll worry about the other ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. City number 7. So St. Petersburg. Let's go with the Mahabodhi Temple in that woods right there by the holy site, and that will be a huge get for us. That's going to give us a ton more era score, and we'll get our faith finally completely done. Novgorod, I think they're pretty much just waiting around, so it doesn't really matter what they do. Builders are still super cheap to get and make, and holy site prayers. Of all things to do in a production that's this low or a city that's this small, I might just do holy site prayers for the rest of the game for a lot of these places. We do have 300 gold sitting in our pockets, so I should spend that, and I think we'll try to buy some squares once we get another city. We've got city number 8 coming here. Oh, look at that. You get out of here. So we have an apostle sitting around just for this reason. You watch what we do here really quick. City number 8. Boom. Builder, you can wait. Let's get the missionary to make a faith. Let's get the city to make a lavra. And 6s, 7s, 7s, 6s. How about a 7 right there? I said make a lavra. What? There. I'm not sure what I did right there, but there's lavra. Turn 1, faith turn 1, production turn 1. Now Hercules is done. Next turn we will let Hercules go to the yonder. But what we can do here is we had this apostle sitting here doing nothing. If we go, wait a second, how about we launch an Inquisition? Haha. We get era score. And we can go to the city and go, hey, I don't really want to lose my faith. How about you just buy yourself an apostle? Or, oh, I don't have a temple yet. That's okay. We can go here and say, hey, do you have the stuff you need? Oh, look at that. Inquisitor. So I'll never lose my faith. These guys might start coming in waves and trying to take city by city, but they can't stop me now. Now we are back onto the old grind. There's no stopping. No stopping us. We are going straight to settler. Oh, because we have why can't I build a settler there? I don't have enough. I only have one population yet. 3 turns. We'll wait 3 turns to make another city. Monument. And we can start eating again. Okay, so before we start eating stuff, let's go make sure that we're actually looking for something hard to get. Like monarchy, which will allow me to buy stuff cheaper with faith. Then we go in here and we eat all that stuff. Now, it used to be that it was worth 60 science and 50 culture, and now it's 120 science and 110 culture, so bam. We get mathematics if we wanted a Petra, and a consulate building, and a diplomatic quarter. And I don't think anybody else in the game is going to be at the point where we can do alliances yet. Oh, look at that! Aha, this... So Vietnam has been coming after me there with their missionary. If I go in here and try to make a alliance for religious, guess what? They can't convert my cities anymore. Ha ha ha. See ya. There's the demise of Hercules, giving me another relic. And we can recall Hercules right now. Right there. Bam. Magnus is now settled, but we're still 2 turns away from getting the population, and then we can just teleport him to the new city to go stand on the spot that we want to make another city in. There's Divine Right, and we can unlock our government, and we can actually go to... Oh, we don't want that one. We want Theocracy. And there's no point switching yet, because we're still building wonders, so let's wait for Theocracy before we switch to 15% discount on purchases with faith. And there's Himiko's second city-state that we got. So, entertainment complex done. Arena, 600 gold, we're too far away to buy it, so we'll have to build it. And then is the Coliseum still available? Usually Coliseum goes pretty quick, but it looks like it's still there. So we've got some more wonders to build. We have another hero, and there is no real need for me to keep this hero around, Wusong. I'm not really fighting anybody, so here's a cheeky little thing. Turn 1, you get them, but just delete them. And then I get faith in tourism and science from the drops. So Magnus is now settled in and the population is at 2 on Tiber. So let's get back to printing settlers. We already have 1,400 faith in the bank. So by the time we get settlers made, they are going to be able to backfill all this. Now what we're going to do here, cheeky real soon too, is we're going to send a settler straight north. And try to settle the north side of the map as well. Because by the time we get to the north side of the map, our monumentality will be over, but hopefully we can get a city up there and maybe get into like a Hicks and Draconis golden age, where we can get like free population by building settlers up there. And by that time, we won't have to buy them with faith, we'll have to buy them with gold or with production. So Himiko is all used up, let's get rid of her and get some more tourism. So we're at 67 tourists already. if we look here in the victory, oh, we'll wait for that for turn 100 before we look at anything super like that. Yeah, well, we'll do a recap at turn 100 to see where we're at. Moskva has done all their lava stuff, so let's get another district. Why not a theater square? It doesn't matter where. There's no real bonuses, and I'm not really concerned about my theater square score or bonuses. Just need the spaces to throw stuff, because I'm gonna have so many great people that I'll have no place to put all their stuff. Usually as Russia, you've got like great writers just sitting around with no place to put them. So we're just keep popping out all the wonders that we can. Like I can't remember what Katoko Inn is in Novgorod. We've got another wonder, the Mahabodhi Temple next turn. The Mahabodhi Temple, 2 Diplo points and 2 free apostles. Serfdom is something we need to put in right away. So Serfdom is going to give me free extra builder. I need that in a hurry, quick. There's not going to be a lot of resources already at this point that aren't taken up by somebody else. Saint Michel? Yes, please. We can make another settler. I need to keep remembering to do settlers, actually. It's kind of easy to forget them all. So you can see some more missionaries coming trying to take my faith. But honestly, there's no way for them to match me. There's no way they can meet me. So let's evangelize our beliefs. We could start backfilling a little bit. There's no real good spots down here. So let's settle a city here just to kind of take up tundra spots. And let's make another settler. This settler is going to have the pleasure of going straight north. I think we're going to send 3 settlers north between now and the end of the game session. Belief number 1, we want to build things that give food. A Gurdwara. It's going to give me 3 faith and 2 food and 1 housing. Perfect. And I can build them with faith. Well, actually, we're going to do a cheeky little thing here too, where we take a settler out of St. Petersburg just before it rolls over on production of population, and let's give it a Gurdwara. Now, the other thing we can do to combat these stupid missionaries, which don't really affect me too much, is let's just give ourselves a Inquisitor just to fend that off. So, turn 99, let's count the cities out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. City 10 before turn 100, even though we didn't really start settling our cities until like turn 45 or 50. So we remove heresy and then follow our religion. We go to the city Q and we make a Lavra. We go, where's a good place for a Lavra? How about wherever Hercules is standing? Right here. So we don't ruin a forest. We take Hercules and we go, hey Hercules, how about you make that for us? This lucky gentleman is going to go north. So turn 100, we will make our next and final lava for this play session. We'll finish up all this queues here. We'll make another settler. So that was city number 10. We have 11, 12, 13, 14 cities on the go. We'll finish up all these queues here. Tulsa has made a temple. We already have Sungwoo, so let's do a Gurdwara. I could build it by hand, or I could just pray it in. And then ancient walls. Next city, the new city. We want temple. Here we want the shrine. Pretty simple. Inquisitor can wait and go to the next city, which will be over here somewhere. We have more city-states. So what we need to do then is actually start worrying about progressing these holy sites up to like level 6 so that we get multiple faith from them. And so we're not going to go forward on this turn, but let's take a look at where we set. Right now we've got 36 science, not good, on turn 100. We've got 74 culture, not too bad on turn 100 because, you know, 100 by 100 is usually what you go for. We have 384 faith per turn. So that's pretty good. If we look at the rest of our friends, we have 120 science, 110, 110, 150, and 60. So we are about 100 science behind on average. We're pretty much par with culture for most of the civs, but our ability to get faith is crazy. We also have a friendship here with Poland. And then we can do another alliance, and we'll do a research, just because. What else is there to review? Okay, so how much time before the next era? That's when the monumentality is going to end. That's the big kind of drip cut off for us, as when we can stop making settlers so easily. If it ever gets out of the screen. Come on. So, era score, we have about 30 turns. So we could literally get, I'd say, about another 20 settlers made before the end of the era. The other thing I really want to focus on before the end of this era, before monumentality is done, is we need to promote Reina, is it? Or Liang. We need to promote Liang to any city and just make 1 million builders. Just make a ton of builders. And those builders should carry us over for the rest of the game. But at turn 100, as far as the score goes, science, we're last in science, of course. We're actually winning in culture. Domination, we're losing, and religious, we're not worried about converting cities, so that's fine. And then Diplo, we're actually winning on Diplo. Score, we're at 450. We're leading in score. Science, well, culture, we are already getting tourists. We're already at 4 out of 48 tourists. If we were pushing tourism, we could probably get it because with all the wonders. And that's the winning condition we're going for, is culture. But you'll see that's going to really escalate here pretty quick. And we could go for, I mean, anybody could win a religious victory very quickly. That's not very hard to do. I could win religious victory. I could print apostles, because we took the reduction in price on apostles. So I mean, apostles right now are 340. So I could get 1 a turn. Inquisitors, I could get 2 a turn. But yeah, so in next episode, we're going to backfill the rest of this snowy area with cities. And we'll start breaking into this area up north as well. And we're going to go the whole way across the map. So there's tons to do. And if forever we get over here and these kind of random settlers get up here in about 12 turns, we're also going to fill the north end of the map across too. So cool. Thank you guys all for stopping by. And next episode, we will conquer the world.